Hello Beechwood families, and thank you for watching my weekly video update. We are closing in on the end of the strangest school year that I can remember in my 22 years in education. However, during these last few weeks, our staff is going to stay strong for your children. We are going to fill them with positive energy, with enthusiasm, and with a hopeful outlook for the future. Now, many of you responded to my request that you contact our governor and your legislators about the dramatic and immediate negative impact that his budget cuts will have on Beechwood schools. Thank you for letting the governor know that while we do understand that he faces very difficult decisions with regard to our state's finances, he should not put the burden for solving these problems on the backs of public school students, and not disproportionately on the backs of Beechwood's public school students. Beechwood only receives $300,000 in state foundation funding on an annual basis. The governor's budget-cutting formula results in Beechwood owing the state $455,000. For Beechwood's taxpayers to owe the state money is simply unacceptable. How this has come to be is not attributable just to the pandemic's horrible impact on Ohio's economy. It is also the result of unfunded state mandates that take Beechwood's public school funding and divert it to provide services to students who attend non-public schools. Under the current crisis conditions, the absurdity of this funding formula has become more apparent, but the dangers of these policies has been concerning for years. If you haven't yet made sure the governor and legislators have heard from you, please do so as soon as possible. For information about this, visit our website and go to the coronavirus page. We in the Beechwood Schools community, we will get through this. We will pull together, and we will do more with less, and we will continue to be a top-notch school district. Of that, I'm certain. This week, the governor did send out draft guidelines for reopening schools in the fall, and I was happy to have something tangible to rely upon as we spin out scenarios for how we will handle opening school. The draft guidelines provided us some general parameters, and we will use them to guide the work with our district reopening advisory committee, as well as with groups of parents and staff who will help us shape running school as we've never run it before. We know our resources and our creativity will be stretched, but we're confident that our students, our families, and all of our staff are up to this challenge. We will prioritize health and safety first, and then we will turn to meeting the needs of all of our learners as flexibly as we possibly can. Thank you in advance for your patience with this process. We have more information than we had before, but we do not have enough at this point to finalize the details of a plan just yet. Now, a quick shout out to 3 Beechwood parents, Scott Spiro, Doug Levine, and Dana Berkeley. Scott, Doug, and Dana have been serving in leadership roles for the Beechwood Athletic Boosters for several years, and they've done an amazing job supporting our student athletes. You've seen them everywhere, cheering on the Bison at all of our sporting events, volunteering, and fundraising. I want to thank each of them for stepping up to serve our students. And with that, Beechwood families, have a terrific weekend. Thanks for watching. And until next week, stay Bison strong.